Good morning to all my wonderful viewers out there, and welcome back to another drop list video, the series where I cover all the items that are releasing in a specific week for various different streetwear brands. And in today's video, I'm going to be covering everything that is releasing in week 18 of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2024 collection. Yeah, welcome back, guys. It's that time of the week again, time to cover the latest weekly drop of Supreme's latest season. And as mentioned in that intro, we're covering the 18th weekly drop of Supreme's Spring-Summer 2024 collection. Now, we do have an idea on what we're going to be getting in week 18, as we recently just covered it in a Sneaker Talk video. What we're going to be getting is a collaboration with bands. We dived into it in that video, so definitely go check out that video if you'd like a more in-depth look. But today, we're just going to briefly cover it and all the other seasonal pieces in week 18. And of course, the release details, how I feel about the pieces, and the week as a whole. And how we're going to cover all that is by using a Supreme community page. We'll head on over to that page now, and we'll start covering the release details for week 18. So here we are at the drop list page that we're going to be using today, guys. It'll be linked down in that description section below if you guys want to vote on the items yourselves. Now, we'll quickly cover those release details and then we'll dive into the individual categories. So the items releasing in week 18 will release on the 13th of June 2024. They'll be releasing in 3 different regions for the 13th of June. They'll be releasing in the US, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, in the UK, 4 p.m. British Standard Time, and in the EU or Europe, 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. It's also dropping 2 days later on the Saturday, Japanese time, 11 a.m. And it would be Korea, 11 a.m. Korean time, and potentially Shanghai as well. So we have 2 different regions, 2 different drop times and dates. If you guys have any further questions on when and where for your region, put it in the comment section below. But now that we've covered all the release details, let's get into the categories. Let's kick off week 18 by covering the collared shirts releasing this week, which we only have one of this week, and it is the mesh panel linen short sleeve shirt. To be honest with you, I don't understand why people don't like this shirt. It's single colored, no graphic on the back. The details to it is that from the shoulders here down to about, I guess about your kidneys, but on the front, there's a mesh panel. You can see through it. Be wearing this shirt as like an overshirt over a tank top or something like that. So I'm not going to be wearing it with just like nipples exposed, which I feel like that is why people are downvoting it, because they're like, oh no, I can't wear this, yeah. I think just wear it as an overshirt and you're perfectly fine, and it'll be fun because people will be like, whoa, there's a mesh panel on the front, that's crazy. And it comes in some really versatile colors, maybe not the pink, but the navy, white, and black. I think this is perfectly fine, and I hope that people buy this, sell it secondhand for nothing, so then I can just pick up a nice black and white collared shirt. Now to the hats this week, we have the crown band nylon 6-panel. We can see that there is a band around the cap in a contrasting color for most of them. I actually don't like most of the colors. The color offerings here are not that great. The black on black is better, probably definitely the best. It's probably the only one I would give a thumbs up to. The others, no, I'm alright. Next we have the coated denim crusher. Now I'm assuming it's coated in something that gives it a more texture to it or a feeling to it. I don't actually know the full details on that. It has a very washed out look for the denim pieces. I think these are fine. I think these are nice in like the black, the red, the blue. So yeah, I've got nothing to complain about with them. We've then got the same details applied to a camp cap. And yeah, I would say it looks quite nice in those colors as well, but I think I prefer the Crusher realistically, because I think the logo looks a lot nicer with the wash and the colors and everything like that. I'll still leave it a thumbs up, but I do think the Crusher is the better piece here. Now, accessories, we do have some news on this. It's in the big red banner at the top, so we'll read that first. The Ice Slushy Machine is a US only release. I don't know how big this machine is. It's probably a good thing, because if it's massive, I can imagine the painful shipping costs. And also, I can imagine if it's a big machine, they probably struggled to actually just get it delivered to all their other regions and stores around the world, and therefore are only making it a US release. That's the more likely reason on why it's only a US release. But I feel bad out there for all the people in the UK that wanted to get the Supreme Ice Machine this week. Fair enough. And the spices we covered a couple weeks ago, that's finally releasing in Japan this week. It's just not, brought up here. That's just if you're interested and you're in Japan. We have the Tonal Logo Towel releasing this week, and yeah, I think that's fine. The Ice Slushy Machine, I'm alright. Just the thought of a slushy right now when we're in winter in Australia, I'm alright. It's giving me cold chills already. We've got the Supreme Tetris Mini. I can get around that. It's even got a keychain. I put it on my belt and, bring it out, play it every now and then. $34. I could get around something like that. The tops/sweaters. We have the Machu Picchu short sleeve top. I really like the graphic on the front of it. It comes in some nice colors. I really like that in the white. I think this is a really nice t-shirt from Supreme this season. We then have the overprint small box logo short sleeve top. Don't like the wash on them. The logo in the center is fine. I just wish the colors were different and the wash was different. Heaps of people are really into it, but I'm gonna leave it as a miss. We have the Star basketball jersey. I actually think this is a lot of fun. I think it looks kind of goofy, with all the graphics and stuff, and the I guess the vertical pinstripes to them in a way. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun. I have no complaints about that. But I think the red and the black color are the best. The yellow one, not for me. With the shorts, we have some nylon painter shorts. I think these are okay in the black, but the rest of the colors, I think you lose me with those. And then we have the Star basketball shorts matching to the jersey we just saw. I think it'd be kind of fun to have both and actually wear both in, I guess, if you're out playing basketball. Last but not least, of course, we have the collaborative Vans releasing this week. And I talked about them extensively in the Sneaker Talk video. I think the way that they are done, they do give very child shoes, kind of the shoes that you would see at like Kmart, and kids would wear them because they're single colored, but not to discredit them too much. I think that's perfectly fine. I think they're versatile. I think they'll work with heaps of outfits. There'll be a solid skating shoe. Like, I have no beef with them. It's just that my first thought when I see these is kids' shoes because of the single color, everything like that, the colors they've chosen. But I have no beef with it. I just want to express my first thoughts when I see them. And I hope nobody takes that as beef with the Supreme Vans that are releasing this week. But yeah, that is week 18, a relatively small week, but I think there's some nice pieces here. I think the mesh panel short sleeve shirt's nice. I really like the Machu Picchu short sleeve shirt. The Tetris Mini is a lot of fun, and I really like the Crusher. The coated denim Crusher is really nice as well. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Maybe you think week 18 is an absolute miss. Maybe you think it's a hit. I'd love to hear any thoughts that you have on week 18 in that comment section below. That's everything I really have to cover about week 18, guys. It's releasing on the 13th of June for some regions, and then the 15th of June for the other regions. We covered the release details, individual pieces, my thoughts on the pieces, and my thoughts on the week as a whole. Now I want to hear from you guys. What are you picking up from week 18? Are you going for the slushy machine? Maybe you're just going for a nice hat. Or maybe you just want to play some Tetris. That's perfectly fine. Let me know what you're going to be picking up from week 18 down in that comment section below. And of course, if you guys want me to keep covering upcoming Supreme Weekly drops, upcoming Supreme Weekly releases, or collaborations, you know what I'm going to ask you for. I always ask you for it. Can you give me the 3 indicators I always ask you for, which is a like on this video, a comment in that comment section down below, and if you haven't already, the best indicator you can give me is to subscribe to the channel. As mentioned in previous uploads, we're trying to hit the subscriber milestone of 3,860 subscribers before the end of June. Hopefully with your guys' continuous support, we'll be able to reach that milestone before the end of the month. But that is everything I have to add about week 18, guys. I wish you the best of luck if you're going for anything from the week. Hopefully you can pick up what you want in the size and color you are after. But until the next Streetwear Talk video, until the next Supreme video, until the next drop list video in general, I'll catch you later.